this soon-to-be-named cooking show, where I will be teaching you how to make a delicious party appetizer known as bruschetta. Mark said that should be more pizzazzy. For this dish, you'll need to buy these things. So the first thing to do is buy some pesto. Or if we're not being lazy, you can make it. So first you need to peel a whole bunch of garlic, crush it on the board, take the skin off, put it in the trash that you moved to be out of the shot, and cut off the end, and drop it in your food processor. Pull one of those pieces of garlic back out of your food processor to rub on your bread later. Then take the basil out of your super fancy herb saver your mom bought you, and pull it all off the leaves. And you have a bunch of basil. All of that will go into your food processor as well. And once you learn how to use your food processor, turn it on. Next you need some toasted pine nuts to throw in there as well. Put some pine nuts in a pan, put it on the stove. Toast the pine nuts in a dry pan until they're fragrant and nutty smelling. Don't burn them though. Lightly toasted, into the processor. And now's a good time to add your cheese. And some freshly grated Parmesan. And because grating sucks, throw in already grated cheese. Nom cheese. And over cups. Better. Also put some pepper in. This pepper is delicious. Don't put any salt in because there's shit tons of salt in your cheese. Blend up your stuff that you added. Then turn on your blender and stream in some olive oil. And when it smells good, it's done.
You're on.
Slice up a loaf of bread. I'm using sourdough, but flavored bread is delicious. I like garlic Parmesan stuff because it works really well with the garlic and Parmesan in the pesto. Pesto on your bread. Pesto. Put some shredded Italian cheese on top of your pesto. Put this in the oven for a couple minutes just to melt the cheese and make some tasty goodness. On broil. I think this one's bigger. That's what he said. So we're going to be putting tomatoes on here. I like the aromas because they fit on the bread pretty well. Slice off the end and just slice them into thin rings that will go well on your little pieces of bread. Does that work? Does that work, internet? Let me know. If you want a hunchback, there could be a hunchback. Anyway, top each of your pieces of bread with a freshly sliced tomato. What? Extra tomato. Oh. And then top everything with more of this Parmesan. Good thing you had the block because I ran out of the pre-grated stuff. And there's no use putting this much cheese back in the fridge, so. And then just put it back in the oven for it to melt the new cheese. Your cheese is nicely melted. Brown cheese everywhere, obviously a good sign. Top with some fresh basil if you want. I don't usually do that because that's a pain in the ass. But it was on the counter, so why not? And eat it. Super easy. Party appetizer. Everyone will eat it because it's delicious. Anyway, have fun making it. I don't have a good buy yet, because I don't have a name to show yet. So, hard to do that. Leave a name for the show in the comments.